While everyone's fighting over Zambia's copper, a multi-million dollar trade secret just opened up in a completely different market. Thanks to a massive policy shift, exporting to the world's biggest market just became 100% tariff-free. This is Zambia's export data for 2024. Coffee sits at number 13 on Zambia's agricultural export list, valued at 13.5 million US dollars. That number has been as high as 23 million just 2 years ago in 2022. And now there's a direct policy opening into the world's fastest growing coffee market. And today we're going to look at what that means in numbers, what the access pathway looks like, and what you need to move. Now, to understand the opportunity, you have to look at how fast China is changing. China consumed roughly 4,060 kg bags of coffee in 2023. That is up from under 1 million a decade ago. The growth curve is definitely steep and not slowing down. And when the initial phase of this zero tariff framework dropped, Chinese imports of African coffee skyrocketed by over 70%. Now look at our competition. The dominant giants are Vietnam and Brazil, but they trade in volume, flooding markets with Robusta and low-grade Arabica. Zambia's play is entirely different. The high-altitude microclimates of the northern and Muchinga provinces produce premium washed Arabica with cup scores that compete internationally. That is a premium segment, and that is where margin lives. Best of all, the newly formalized agreement completely eliminates the red tape that used to kill these deals, drastically cutting down customs friction, speed tracking, phytosanitary inspections, and tariff treatment. For an exporter, that is material change in the cost and time of getting your product to market. Now let's look at this chart carefully. The top of Zambia's agricultural export list is dominated by tobacco at $186 million, a mature corporate market that's incredibly hard for a new exporter to break into. And below that, it's all heavy, volume-based commodities like sugar, soya, and maize. But look at what coffee is rubbing shoulders with down here. There's sunflower oil, food waste, and cotton lint. Out of everything in the bottom tier of Zambia's agriculture, coffee is the only product that carries a premium luxury story, an exploding consumer base in Asia, and a brand new fast-tracked customs green channel. The other thing worth noting is that coffee's ranking has fluctuated between 11 and 17% over the past 5 years. The production base exists, the export infrastructure exists, but what has been missing is a clear, low-friction route to a large buyer. China is now that route. If you are an exporter or seriously considering this, here's what the pathway looks like. Step 1. Confirm that your phytosanitary certification is aligned with GACC, the General Administration of Customs China. This is the primary registration required for food exports into China, and it is where most delays happen. Step 2, connect with the Zambia Development Agency and the Coffee Association of Zambia. Both have ongoing engagement with this trade corridor. Do not try to navigate the Chinese customs registration process alone. Step 3, understand your product position. Green bean exports are one option, but processed, roasted, or ground command a significantly higher price per kg, and there's a growing Chinese demand for origin-branded specialty coffee. So know which tier you are entering. And lastly, step 4, right now your most cost-effective path is trucking through the Dar es Salaam port, then securing sea freight on the Dar to Shanghai shipping lane. If you're exporting roasted coffee, remember to factor cold chain logistics into your margins to protect the flavor profile across the ocean. The macro data is signaling a clear shift, and the policy window is officially open. Zambian's Arabica has the exact quality profile needed to capture China's premium market right as their demand hits an all-time high. But windows like this don't stay open forever. Other origin countries are also looking at these exact same trade statistics, and they're already packing containers. Zambia's coffee story is just getting started, and export potential goes much further. If you found this useful, like and subscribe for more content on Zambia's agricultural export opportunities. Thanks for watching and see you in the next analysis.